Hey guys, so I wanted to quickly start by just saying I apologize for the fact that this video took so long. Some of you know from my last stream that I lost electricity for, I think it's been 4 days now, and I finally got it back this morning. We had a tornado touchdown and pretty much just destroyed a lot of the electricity, and trees were down and stuff like that in the area. So that's all resolved now, and I wanted to do the video as soon as possible. Last week I did a poll on Twitter and Hacken won by a landslide. So today that's what I'll be covering. I will say that I was excited to do the research on this project because I haven't discussed cybersecurity-based platforms yet. And it's a nice change from the normal stuff that I've been talking about. Before I start, I like to be fully transparent about my holdings, and I don't own any Hacken. And unfortunately, I wouldn't have been able to participate in the ICO anyways because I'm in the United States. My usual disclaimer, please be aware that I am not a financial advisor and my videos are not financial or investment advice. They are for entertainment purposes only. Please always do your own research. All right, let's get into it. So Hacken is a community-powered cybersecurity ecosystem for white hat hacking or ethical hacking. White hat hackers are expert ethical hackers that specialize in testing and enhancing the security of an entity's IT system. They do this through exposing certain flaws or vulnerabilities that are inherent within their system. The core component of the Hacken ecosystem is called Hacken Proof. It features a bug bounty platform which connects ethical hackers with developers that will require fixing and enhancement of their system. In their white paper, they start off by listing some of the major hacks that we've seen in crypto in this space since it started. They're doing this, I think, probably to drive the point home as to why there's a need for their project. 32 million was stolen from Parity, 7.4 million was stolen from CoinDash, 72 million was stolen from Bitfinex, 5.1 million was stolen from Bitstamp, and 65 million from Mt. Gox. So it's pretty stifling when you put those numbers in a list like that. Let's talk about the team and the project history. The name Hacken is actually an acronym for Hackers and Customers Keep Ethical Neighborhood. I thought that was pretty cool because I really wasn't expecting the name to mean much more than you would guess it to mean. Dimitro Borden is the CEO and the lead manager of Hacken. He's worked for 8 years in various accounting, audit, and project management positions for Deloitte. Mikhailo Kainish is the chief security officer at Hacken, and he's actually the CEO of ProtectMaster, and that's one of Ukraine's oldest and most reputable cybersecurity firms. Mikhailo is a cybersecurity advisor to the administration of the president of Ukraine and the co-founder of the Hackett conference. There's quite a few other people on the team with extensive backgrounds in cybersecurity. I don't want to list them all or else this video will end up being extremely long, but if you're interested in finding out more, I will link the website down below and you can find the full list of the team members. On to their ICO. So their ICO ran from October 12th, 2017 to November 11th, 2017. One HKN or one Hacken was fixed at $1 USD during the token sale. There were millions of tokens that were being distributed during the pre-sale and their main token sale. Of that 5.6 million, 80% were for open sale. 11% went to the team, 8% went to the advisors, and 1% went to the community managers. They had KYC requirements, and the only country that was not allowed to participate in the ICO was the US, which is just typical. On to their technology. So Hacken is an ERC20 compliant token, meaning that it currently runs on the Ethereum blockchain. It has a circulating supply at the moment of 4.8 million and an eventual total supply of 5.6 million. Their project is not an open source project. Their GitHub is private. They do not have a specific Hacken wallet. You can just use any wallet that supports ERC20 tokens. They do have an active roadmap, which can be found on the Hacken Proof website. The project would be considered a instacoin because the tokens were created by the token generation event being the ICO. Because of the fact that all the total supply has already been created, the project cannot be mined. On to the features and the platform. Hacken Proof. So Hacken Proof is the decentralized bug bounty program at the center of the Hacken ecosystem. It connects businesses with the community of bug hunters from different parts of the globe. Hacken Proof guarantees that various approaches are applied to identify possible vulnerabilities and prevent the threat of attacks ahead of time. The core of the Hacken Proof platform is an ethical cooperation between cybersecurity professionals and IT companies who care about security. They ensure responsible and coordinated vulnerability disclosures in order to encourage white hat hackers to protect modern businesses. The tokenized platform means it's decentralized and shared among the community. Having compensation paid in Hackens means that the bug hunters are the main stakeholders of the platform. Hacken's price depends directly on the quality of the provided service, number of secured clients, and the overall size of the white hat community. Members of the Hacken community involve the best hackers as well as attract new clients to the platform. Hacken services. So Hacken provides a wide range of cybersecurity services and solutions based on each customer's needs. Those security services could include anti-phishing protection, penetration testing, and smart contract auditing. Their Hacken conference. So Hacken holds an annual conference called Hackit, which brings together about 100 experts from different countries. The conference includes speaking panels from local international experts, along with specialized cybersecurity competitions where anyone's free to participate. Hackit is the largest cybersecurity conference in CIS. CIS is the Commonwealth of Independent States, also known as the Russian Commonwealth. Hacken Crypto Exchange Ranks, or CER. CER provides all-inclusive 24/7 objective analysis of crypto exchanges based on a thorough analysis such as broad risk areas like liquidity, compliance, reliability, and public opinion. This product is expected to be released in June. In their white paper, they state the rationale for creating the Hacken token as the interest in value independence and being the store of value. So for value independence, Hacken tokens represent the currency mode within the Hacken ecosystem. Anyone who requires a cybersecurity service within the ecosystem needs to have the Hacken tokens. And for a store of value, Hacken represents a deflationary currency, meaning that supply is decreasing due to their burning mechanism. This means that its value would theoretically appreciate, hereby increasing the project utility as a store of value. I just mentioned their burning model, so let me go over that a little bit. They'll be applying a burning principle to manage the volatility and the liquidity of the token by reducing the token supply instead of emitting more. They believe that burning will expedite the growth of liquidity and lessen the volatility risks for Hacken. Their burning process only affects the platform fees and reducing the amount of Hackens that the founders of the platform will own, not their customers or the clients own. Every product transaction has a defined recipient through the Hacken service smart contracts. When the Ethereum blockchain confirms a transaction, it's divided into 3 different parts. The first part takes up 70% of the value of the token transferred. It is immediately delivered to the wallet of the final recipient. For instance, researchers that detect vulnerabilities receive Hackens as a form of Hacken-proof bounties. Alternatively, when a company chooses to purchase Hacken services, whether it be anti-phishing or smart contracts, Hackens from this transaction become the revenue of the company. The second part is a 15% team fee on the total amount of Hackens, and the last 15% is reserved for the token burn event. These tokens from that transaction will go into the Hacken reserve. And once the amount of Hackens in the reserve is equal to 1% of the supply, or 56,000 Hackens for the first burn, the team will then announce a token burn and will alert the community of when it's going to happen. Currently, Hacken sits at 410 on CoinMarketCap with a market cap value of $17 million. The current price of the coin is $3.58 in US dollars. You can purchase Hacken on KuCoin or on Yobit. As of right now, their Hacken-proof platform is up and running. This means that companies can get bug bounty programs there while white hat hackers hunt for bounties. They also have their cybersecurity services for blockchains and for companies available. They have a countdown for their Hackit conference that is up and running as well. It is worth mentioning that John McAfee is an advisor for the project. While I'm not a huge fan of him in a social media capacity, I'm sure he's a wealth of knowledge as far as cybersecurity goes and probably has awesome business connections for the Hacken team. Another notable advisor is, I'm probably going to mess up this guy's name, Oleski Matsevich. And you may not have heard of him, but he is known for preventing a major theft of coins during the parity issue with the Proppy ICO. The company had its pre-sale going on while the parity attack occurred, and they were worried about the fact that they might be at risk, but the company chose to use AmbiSafe multi-sig wallets instead of the parity wallets. Oleski is among the members of a White Hat group, and he also developed the AmbiSafe multi-sig wallets that were used by the Proppy team during the token sale. Oleski helped the group rescue millions of dollars worth of funds during the parity attack after he found the bug within 4 minutes. So what's coming up in the future that you can look forward to? Their Hacken exchange is slated to be out in Q3 of this year, and their Hacken marketplace is scheduled for either Q4 of this year or Q1 of 2019. Their crypto exchange ranks, or the CER website, in which they rank the security of larger crypto exchanges, is planned to be up and running by or around July 1st. On to the pros. They have a very strong team with a ton of experience in cybersecurity. They also have strong incentives for investors. The combination of a relatively low capped supply and the mechanism of the token burning will increase the value of the Hacken for investors. Additionally, this also creates an incentive for long-term holding, since the burning mechanism would kick in per their burning schedule. They're also searching for talent. Their annual Hackett conference serves as a great platform for Hacken to identify and develop young talent into ethical hackers. This is also killing two birds with one stone, because it reinforces Hacken's community and it also simultaneously strengthens the Hacken ecosystem. Another pro is simply that it's needed. This is a huge pro for me because there's an actual use case for the project. Cybersecurity is a massive issue, especially in the crypto space, and they can certainly capitalize on that. Cons. So, competition. From an ICO perspective, there's not much competition, but QuantStamp is definitely the most similar blockchain-based project. However, they're specifically looking at smart contract auditing. QuantStamp's solution also aims to be fully automated, which, unlike Hacken, would be crowdsourced auditing services. However, Hacken is really going to compete against non-blockchain vulnerability research companies. The biggest hurdle I see going forward is going up against projects that have a working and established project and already have a footing in the space. If Hacken achieves all it's set out to do, I believe that will be a strong competitor, but they still have some time yet before that they are 100% developed. Final thoughts. So the first major thing that stuck out to me was the ease of finding information on this project. Right on their website, they have a PDF section with their white paper, their 2-pager, an explanation of how to add Hacken to my Ethereum wallet, and a bunch of other stuff, and also still their token sale FAQs. I cannot begin to tell you how difficult it can be for me to find information about the ICO after the ICO has ended. I end up spending a ton of time on that part, and it's actually kind of frustrating because a lot of time teams will ask, well, the ICO happened in the past. Why are you talking about that now? Why don't you talk about what we're doing in the moment? And I'm like, well, but that's a huge portion of what I talk about is the inception of the project to where it is now. And the ISO is definitely part of that. But Hacken had that all right there, and it was exceptionally easy to access, which I was very grateful for. Their team was also extremely receptive, very fast to respond, answered all my questions without sidestepping any direct responses. They gave me the impression that they were very serious about the project, and I got a very professional sense from everyone that I spoke to. The community is active and very strong, as confirmed by my Twitter poll. Their white paper was easy to read and to the point and left me with very few questions that I needed answered to begin with. The white paper is also being updated, and after the ICO, some things have changed to suit their needs a little bit better, and because of that, they want the white paper to reflect the changes. All in all, I think the team is very solid, I think that the community is very friendly, and I enjoyed researching the project, and I wish them the best of luck in their future developments. Well, that about wraps it up for me, everyone. So I want to thank you guys for watching as usual. Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you all soon.